This is the Roulette Master, and I can't wait to share with you today's roulette system. It was sent in by one of my subscribers, David Reed. He said this is an incredible roulette system that he's winning with consistently at the casino, and I can't wait to share it with you. So let's go ahead and start by placing the bets. I'm going to show you everything you need to win with this at the casino. We're going to have a $50 bet on second 12. We're going to have a $10 bet on these two double streets right here, as well as these two corners. And we're going to have a $5 bet on two splits, 7-10, 25-28, $100 total bet. And if you see that, you know you did it right. And here we go. That's a 33 black. And we start out with a loss. So we're going to start out by, when we have a loss with this system, we're going to sit out and make sure we don't have consecutive losses. So there's a 6 black. Let's see if we would have lost that one. And we would have. So this is really saving us money already. And let's see what we get here. So that's a 26 black. Let's see if we would have lost that one. And we would have won that one. So it's time to bet again. And let's place those original bets first. There's the two $5 splits. And now I'm going to put out the $10 bets on the corners and double streets. And then we're going to have the $50 bet on the second 12. The difference is after you sit out and have a loss, you're going to double the bet. $200 total bet, and let's spin. Here we go. Okay, that's 11 black. Okay, we won $100. So we go back to the original bet, and here we go. So let's take that back to $100 and spin. All right, let's see if we can get some wins now. That is a 16 red. That is a win. So now all of a sudden we're up $50. Let's rebet and spin. Let's see how many of these we can get in a row. And he says he tries to win $500 before he leaves the casino. That's his stop win. And we're up $100 now. So let's rebet and spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. There's a 0, so that's a loss. So we are going to sit out and make sure we don't have consecutive losses. So let's see what we get here. That's 11 black. Let's see where that would have landed. And we would have won that one, so it's time to bet again. So let's place the $50 bet out there first. We'll place the $10 bets on the corners and double streets. Now let's place those $5 bets on the splits. And then now that we sat out and we have a loss, we're going to double $200 total bet. And here we go. If you're noticing it looks a little different, I'm actually out of town right now. And there's another loss there. I'm at the Maristar Resort in Kansas City this week. So let's go ahead and spin and make sure we don't have multiple losses again. And I'll show you what to do next and how important the bankroll is on this one. There's a 15 black. We would have won that, so it's time to place the bets again. Here we go. Let's place the 5s first. Now let's place the 10s. And the double street 10s. And we'll have our $50 bet on second 12. Since we've lost twice, we have to double twice. $400 total bet, and let's spin. Here we go. That's a 21 red. That is a win. So we will go back to the original bets, and let's see if we can start making some money now. So let's take that back to 100. All right, and spin. Here we go. Let's see if we can get some consecutive wins now. I know we can do it, and that is a 12 red. Okay, so we're up 50 now. Let's rebet and spin. See what we get here. All right, that's a 30 red. It's another win. So now we're already up 100. And let's spin again. $100 total bet still. But yeah, again, I'm at the Maristar Resort in Kansas City this week. And last time I told you that, I hit a 0 and lost as well. So maybe I shouldn't say that again. Okay, let's go ahead and spin and see what we get here. But it's good that you guys know how to deal with losses, so that's really important. That's a 5 red there. We would have lost that, so we're going to spin again. Make sure we don't have consecutive losses. And the cool thing about this is that that you might lose 10 in a row, but you won't lose on any of them except for the first one. So now we can place the bets again because that one would have won. And let's place our $10 bets first. And then we'll put our 5s out there on the splits. Here we go. $100 total. And let's spin. And that's a 5 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we're minus 100 now. We're going to sit out again. And let's spin. That's a 23 red. We would have won that, so let's place the bets again. And then we're going to put our 10s out. Okay, $100 total, but now we're going to double the bet, and let's spin. See what we get here. That's 11 black. Okay, and we're back at square one again. So let's go ahead and take the bets back to 100. I need to put that 50 back out there. I know we're kind of treading water right now, but believe me, you can get a lot of consecutive wins with this one. And then when you do, you can cash out. And that's what you want to do. That's a 31 black. But there's another loss. So again, we're going to sit out and make sure we don't have consecutive losses. So we're not starting out great, but that's okay. It's good for you guys to see. And that saved us right there by not betting on that one. It's good for you guys to see how to handle adversity and, you know, what to do when really bad numbers hit, because it is roulette. Anything can happen. And that one there would have won, so it's time to place the bets again. Let's do that. We'll put those 5s out there first. And here we go. Okay, now we'll double the bet and spin. Let's see if we can get a win here. That's a 25 red. Okay, there's a win. So now we can restart, and let's see if we can make some money now. And let's go ahead and take those bets back to 100 and spin. And come on, let's get some consecutive wins now. There's a 6 black. That's another loss. So it's being rough on us, but that's okay. I think a lot of you enjoy seeing how to get yourself out of sticky situations, and that would have won that 23 red. So let's bet again. Let's place the bets first, and you can also play this where you need to get 2 wins before you restart, but it's a little bit riskier. It's up to you if you want to play that way, and but it's definitely an option. And I just like to, you know, play where you have the, so it's safe, but you can still make a lot of money. And let's go ahead here. We need to double the bet, retrieve that, loss there, and here we go. The important thing is the bankroll on this, which I'm going to talk about here soon. And that's a win there. So we're going to, I know it looks like we're treading water, but we're going to get this going here soon, guys. And let's take that back to 100. The good thing is if you start out this bad with a lot of systems, you're already in severe trouble. And right now we're doing just fine. We're actually up now. You can see we're up $50. Let's see if we can get some wins here and cash out ahead. That's a 14 red. See, I knew we'd eventually start getting some wins. And we are up 100 now. And let's spin. Here we go. That's an 8 black. It's another win. So now we're up 150 after all the tough times there. Now we're starting to finally make some money. That's a 33 black. That's a loss. So again, we're going to spin without betting and make sure we don't have consecutive losses. So that's a 35 black, and I think that saved us there. It did. That saved us a loss, so we're going to spin again. And even if there were 10 or 20 in a row that you lost, you wouldn't lose them with this method. So that's pretty cool. And we would have won on that 18 red. So now we're going to place the bets again. So let's do that. Here we go. All right, now we'll put our $5 splits out there, and you can see we need to double the bet and spin. Here we go. That's a 31 black, and that's another loss. So starting out really rough, but let's see if we can avoid consecutive losses here by spinning without betting. And that's a 22 black. We would have won that one. So it's time to place the bets again. And now we're going to double it one more time. Okay, so here we go. Now we have a $400 total bet. That's doubling twice. And here we go. That's a 36 red, though. That's not good. This is why we need to talk about the bankroll, because now we're minus 550, but we still have about 1,500 left because it's a $2,000 bankroll system. First, we're going to spin without betting, make sure we don't have consecutive losses. But man, we're getting some tough numbers today. And that's a 28 black. And we would have won that one, so we can rebet again. We're going to double one more time. And now that's 3 doubles, and let's spin. That's a 15 black. We won. So now you can see we need to actually try to get 2 wins now because we got kind of far behind here. Let's see if we can get 2 consecutive wins. And we did. Fantastic. Okay, so now we're up 250. Let's go back to the original bet of $100. So it's amazing that we're actually up right now, and we're up $250. The reason why we're still up is because we have a $2,000 bankroll. If we did not have that, we would have already lost, and we'd be in we'd be going to the ATM to get some more money. And now we're up 300 after that win. So let's spin, and here we go. Okay, that's a 16 red. That's a win. Okay, so now we're up 350. Let's spin again here at the original $100 bet. And that's a 1 red. I believe that's a loss. Okay, so we're going to sit out again and make sure we don't have consecutive losses. Let's see what we get here. That's a 34 red. Let's check that out. We would have lost that one, so that saved us money. That's fantastic. Let's spin again. And again, if there were 10 in a row losses, we wouldn't lose them all. But that one would have won there. That's a 19 red, so it's time to place the bets again. Although now we're going to double them to $200. And let's spin. And that's a 28 black. That's a win. So we're back up 350. Let's bring it back down to 100 and spin again. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 5 red, and that is a loss. So we'll spin again. Make sure we don't have consecutive losses, and this can save you up to 10 losses in a row sometimes if you get really bad numbers. So look, it just saved us again there on a 36 red. That would have been another bad loss, but we didn't lose because we sat out to make sure we don't have consecutive losses. And look at that, 35 black. We would have lost 3 in a row there, but we did not. We're still way up. So very important. And that's a 22 black. We would have won that one. So it's time to place the bets again, and we're going to double them to 200, from 100 to 200. And let's spin. That's a 14 red. We won. So now we can take the bets back down to $100 where they started, and let's spin. Here we go. Here we go. That's a 9 red. And that's a win. So now we're up 400. Let's spin again here at 100. Original bet size. And that's a 9 red. Let's see what we get here. That's another win. We're up 450. And we're getting close to that $500 goal. I don't think you have to wait till you're up to 500 to cash out with this system. But and there's a loss right there. So let's deal with this loss first. And we're going to spin without betting. Make sure we don't have consecutive losses first. And that's a 24 black. We would have won. So now we place the bets again, and we double. Now we have a $200 total bet, and here we go. Let's see what we get here. There's a 2 black. Okay, we lost again. So let's spin and make sure we don't have consecutive losses. And that saved us again. Look at that. We would have lost that one as well, so we spin again. Make sure we don't have consecutive losses. Again, this can save you up to, up to 10 in a row sometimes of losses. We would have lost that too. So that's 3 in a row we would have lost if we weren't sitting out. That's pretty incredible. And there's a 29 black. And we would have won that one. So it's time to bet again. We're going to double one more time to 400, and let's spin. And that's a 15 black. We got the win. Okay, so now we're back at 350. We're going to go back to that original $100 bet. And let's see if we can get some consecutive wins down. Here we go. That's a 27 red. That is a win. We're up 400 now. And again, David's goal is usually 500, but you don't have to go to your up 500. Anytime you leave with money, it's a good thing. And that's a 10 black. So now we're up 450. We could just get one more win. We'd have his $500 profit goal. And that's a 12 red. And we did it. So even though this system was really rough on us for a long time, it still ended up making us $500. And that's pretty incredible, David. So thank you for sending this in. Thank you to all of you guys that are sending in roulette systems. That's what it's all about. And I can't thank you enough for that. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the red subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. But I want you to do it because I think you're going to really love this community and the people in it. And so please subscribe if you can. That would be awesome. And also please give it a like if you enjoyed today's video or the content that you've been watching. And let me know down in the comments if there's something that you would like me to do better, or a different topic, or send in the systems like everybody else is doing. That's what keeps it going, and helps us on this journey to find the best roulette systems possible. And I think it's a lot of fun. So I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. And thanks to you again, David, for this one that we won 500, even though we were really tested a lot today. And that's the cool thing, is when you can get through that adversity. And it takes a $2,000 bankroll to do it, though. That's the most important part of this, and staying with it, and not deviating from the plan that you have when you start out. So again, I hope you really enjoyed today's video. And I'm enjoying my week here at the Maristar Resort in Kansas City. That's why the video looks a little bit different today. Also, too, if you haven't gone to theroulettemaster.com to check out the merchandise there, you might give it a look. There's also some other stuff you can find on there. So check it out if you have time. I just really appreciate everyone on the channel, and that you're enjoying these videos. And again, let me know down in the comments if I can help you out in any way. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.